Okay, week 2, May. Happy Tuesday. So, super grateful today for just, so many blessings in our life. And, you know, just was sitting and talking to Robert yesterday about how really grateful I am for this group and for the ability to chit chat every day and talk to great leaders and really learn from each and every one of you. And so happy that you have made this an important part of your day, because I think it really, the energy of this really changes, certainly my trajectory of the day every day. And an affirmation. So one of my new affirmations is to really focus in on, the future of where we're going in terms of business, and not think so much about the past. And I'll tell you that story another time, but really just focusing on, great future, amazing things happening, willing things into existence, which absolutely works. And so I wanted to share that with you. So a lot of us have received our youth factor. We got ours yesterday. So excited. Shared it with my son right away. He loved it, loved the taste, thought it was amazing. I loved it. I took the new pill. So one of the things about any business, right, is that you want to be a product of the product. So we have elite products, you guys. Nobody can dispute the fact that we've got elite products. And that's really a testament to our founder and our management team of Nerium. And I know Robin and I were talking earlier that when we talked to Dr. Fred Vaziri, when he called us on Sunday to tell us all about the research he had been doing about youth factor, he just basically said, Jeff Olson is literally the Steve Jobs of supplements. There is no question about it. He is the Steve Jobs. That's a pretty great compliment coming from a guy who has, studied supplements for, his entire career. So, it makes you feel good and gives you lots of belief when you hear that kind of a testimonial with the products that we are developing, that are in R&D, that are coming our way. And so we can feel very proud of the company that we represent and the products that we distribute. And so it's important to become a product of a product. So if you haven't ordered the Youth Factor yet, take advantage of the promotion that's happening right now, and really, test it out yourself. Take a picture of yourself. It talks about your skin being more vibrant and more glowing. Really jot down the way you're feeling today. I know a lot of us who take EHT, we feel pretty good during the day. This is a different feeling. When I took it on the regional day, and then I took it yesterday when it arrived, it does kind of give you a spurt of energy and in a different way. And Robin just asked me if you can get it in Canada. Right now, Youth Factor is only in the United States. I found that out, and I wanted to report that to you guys. So as soon as it, goes to the other countries, they will let us know. But right now, it's in the United States. Okay, so we're going to talk about SMART goals today, and we're going to talk about really mapping out our company and how, where we are, where we want to go by the end of the month. We've got a unique month here where all of us have a little bit more volume than we did last month, just based on the fact that we have this new product. And if you're leveraging the product correctly, that's only going to grow. And by that, I mean, going back to people that, may have not been interested in the skincare, but definitely have watched you be very intentional about your business, and really, have watched you grow your business, and might be willing to take a look at the elite products that you have. So in my SMART goals, I'm going to be, really working on 7 to 10 Class A prospects in May. And, talking to David Bird, our business coach for Nerium, this is really an amount of people that have, sort of given you the indication that they have interest in what you're doing, interest in the business, interested in hearing more. And so putting together that Class A prospects, is really about how much you're willing to expose people. And that's how you build that. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But my SMART goals are 7 to 10 Class A prospects in May. I want to recruit 1 new start in May, and I want to have 3 tasting parties personally. And I want to completely inventory my team and find out where they're at. So that's my SMART goals. My high payoff activities are consistently expose 2 to 5 people a day, consistently follow up on 2 to 5 people a day, consistently schedule 1 3-way call daily, connect with 2 customers a day, and connect with 3 brand partners a day. So that's my high payoff activities. That's the way I'm going to figure out how to achieve my SMART goals. So if you look back, you can see that my SMART goals, I want to prospect, I want a new start, and I want to have parties, and I want to inventory my team. Well, my high payoff activities are correlating to exactly that. If I'm exposing 2 to 5 people a day, I'm going to be able to invite people to my parties. I'm going to be able to get somebody on a 3-way call. If I follow up, I'm going to be able to do the same thing. If I get people on a 3-way call at least once a day, I can definitely move people to the next exposure. And if I connect with 2 customers a day and let them know about the new product, I can grow my business and my volume to have my customers trying the new product. Not everybody's going to do this, but at least I can get the information out. So my goals this month are really about connecting with people as much as I possibly can. And then, of course, connecting with brand partners, seeing where they're at, seeing where they want to go, and seeing how I can help them. So again, you have to really put down your SMART goals to be able to effectively put down your high payoff activities. And this is really, stuff that I learned in Golden Key on how to really achieve, the things that I wanted. Right here, it looks like I have a lot of high payoff activities here. Sometimes I only have 2 high payoff activities for the month. It depends on what my goals are. But this month, I want to just talk to as many people as I can. I want to get the information out. I want to be the product of the product. I want to be excited about it. I want that, information to get out to as many people as I can. And the only way I can do that is if I have a clear path to, what my goals and my payoff activities are going to be. Hold on. The next thing is, when you look at your business and you want to see where you're going to go and how your business looks, you need to inventory your business and be real about where you're at. So one of the things that I've been doing with David Bird for the last several months is every single month, at the end of the month, I take my new starts from the last 6 months and I divide them. So this is an example of somebody's organization, okay? And it's pretty much, I think it's an executive director or regional, or somebody who wants to get back to regional marketing director. So here's what you do. You take your new starts total for each month. And this is, an example. So you see that May is completed, but of course we know that May isn't completed yet. And anyway, you take the total, you divide that by 6. And the 6-month average for this person is 13 new starts, almost 14 new starts. Then you take your last 3-month average, and you see that it's 17 new starts on the last. So this person's business is in growth mode, okay? If that number was less than 13.8, that person is in decline. And so that gives you a really good indication of where your company is going. So if you have 1 bad month out of 3 and you think, oh no, I can't believe it, you need to really look at the average of your new starts in the last 3 months, because in a business like this, the activities that we do as a group, as a company, are a direct reflection of 30, 60, 90 days in advance. So it's very important that what you do today may not even show up until the summer, which is awesome, right? You want to put a lot of energy. That's why, bringing out a new product in May is incredibly important, because if you do what you're supposed to do, your June, July, and August are going to be very busy. And if you're consistent with that activity, you're going to have a very, very productive summer. And so this is the formula that David Bird has all the national marketing directors really doing their business with. And I think that, if you can look at your business on a monthly basis like this, you can really, really look at the fact that, look, if December you had 0 new starts in your group, and January you had 2, and February you had 8, and then you go on to March and you had 2 again, and April you had 15, and May, putting that together and doing this formula could really help you see what the consistency is of your business and how you want to take the next step and how you want to help guide your team and the people that you're working with. So your business is in decline if that number is less than your 6-month average. So I hope everybody gets that. And then basically you can then develop your map, your roadmap to where you want to go. So a very, very, very good coach of ours when we first started out, talked about this a lot. The people that got you to the rank that you are not the people that will take you to the next rank that you want to be. So that doesn't mean that you don't love the people that are already in your group. That doesn't mean that you're going to ignore the people that are already in your team. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with new people. And the reason why it's important to have new starts, because new starts are really the lifeblood of any organization. And I know we've talked about this a lot. So I think in terms of everybody on this mastermind call, if you get it in your head to really think about, I definitely want 1 new start this month because I want to build a new team. I want to build that energy. I want to take advantage and leverage what we've got here. And you really, really think in terms of, I'm going to focus on getting 1 new start because I want to bring in new blood to my company. I want to bring in new energy to my company. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way businesses grow. It's very, very important to be able to, have that goal in front of you, right? And this is a great month to do that, because if you can bring in 1 new person to your team, think about the activities that you're going to have in the next 30, 60, 90 days through summer, where you're going to be able to really leverage and help that team grow into whatever they want to be. So remember, the people that got you to the rank you are. So if you're a director and you want to go to senior director, you got to bring new people into your organization. It's just the way it is. That's just how the business works, every business. So we have the tools to do that, right? So we have the amazing products. We've got the ability to show videos. We've got information, third-party tools, bigger and better than anything I've ever seen. We've got, market parties. We've got real results parties. We've got tasting parties. We've got a lot of things that are simple to do, but we just got to do them. And that's really the key and the success. So you can always look at your team and your rank advancement. And if you see that you might want to ask people on your team that are senior directors for the last couple of months or directors for the last couple of months, if this has not changed, okay, and it's exactly the same for several months for that person, or this hasn't changed for several months, you might want to be, as the leader, go to that person and say, hey, where would you like to be? And let's map out how you're going to get there, because it's not that difficult to make that kind of a short-term, run to get where you really want to go. And we're all here as masterminds to kind of help that situation move faster and further. But it takes a new brand partner to help you do that. It takes a new team of people to help you do that, along with the team that you already have, because that synergy, that excitement is what drives this business. That's the key driver of the head game, right? And that's the key driver of moving forward in your business. I don't know who's doing these, but I keep getting these lines in my presentation, so I'm going to keep clearing them out, you guys, but somebody has the ability to do that. Okay, so 90 days to success. Miriam has mapped that out, right? So we went through April, and now we're into May, and a lot of us are getting our products today. This is the week of debut parties, okay? And, a lot of people are blitzing them, meaning that they're doing several in a day. They're doing several parties in a day. Some are on Saturday, some are on a Friday if they have Fridays off. But I'm hearing people, really do party to party to party to party. And we've talked about that in the very beginning when Robert and I started. That was a normal occurrence. People would go to Starbucks and they just invite people to come and see information and share the product, get the product out. And now we can do a tasting party. We can meet, 10 people at Starbucks if we want, and give everybody a water bottle and one little thing of the powder, and everybody can taste the youth factor in 5 minutes. And that's significant to the building of your business, because everybody that tries that drink, if they like something that's cold, if they like something that's refreshing, if they like something that's good for them, if they like something that's kind of sweet and berry-like, they're going to love this product. They are going to absolutely love this product. So I would be doing that as much as I can. I bought yesterday at Trader Joe's a 24 water bottles, 8-ounce water bottles, and I put them in my refrigerator. And every time I go out now, I'm going to take 4 or 5 cold water bottles in a little cooler in my car. And whoever I run into, I'm going to give them a bottled water with my youth factor. I'm just going to do it because there's no reason not to do it. Why would anybody not want to have a refreshing, cool drink that's actually good for you? Also, I've said it before, but I'm really encouraging people that are in the healthcare industry or in the beauty industry, that instead of offering people coffee or water, offer them an antioxidant drink. Why not? It's not going to hurt them. It's only going to help them. And it's a very refreshing drink. So there's lots of ideas, you guys. Hosting Real Results Party, hosting a calling party, that's your May. And the reason why all of those activities are happening in May is really to set you up for June. And you can see that June is really no different. You want to have as much activity in these months to go through the summer when people are traveling. And oh my gosh, how amazing is it to be able to now travel with your amazing youth factor drink? I mean, you can go anywhere. You can take, a handful of those wherever you go and just expose people wherever you're traveling to. It doesn't even matter. So one of the promotions, and I'm very excited to, let you know that Jennifer Ireland, who is, we celebrated her last month because she hit director. She has already this month earned the watch, the promotion. So the Nerium watch, this is very exciting, you guys. And all you have to do is enroll personally 2 new brand partners between May 1st and 31st. Now, I can tell you something. This is the month to do it, right? We talk about building a new team. If you want to, if you want to earn this watch and this promotion and be one of very few people probably that will have this watch, this is a kind of a fun way to achieve it. And, these are all of the information on how to earn this is on the back office. So you can go right back there. And also anybody that comes on as a new brand partner with 500 in PQV or qualifying volume is also going to get a free ticket to Amplify, our training, our convention training. And I am told that it is going to be an amazing, I've said it already on here before, that it's going to be amazing. I can't relay how exciting and wonderful it is in the way that it is to actually experience it. But for all your new brand partners, to get a free ticket there and to get there is definitely going to, it's going to change their whole look at this vision of this company and what their possibilities are. So, and I also wanted to say that for us in Southern California, if you are in or around Orange County, they are having a Youth Factor debut party. And there's a mix and mingle at 6 o'clock, and then the presentation, and Puya DeGandia is going to be there. And he's amazing too. He was one of the first people that I saw do a market party 5 years ago. And he is a tremendous, tremendous speaker. And you learn a lot from him just by showing up and watching him. So if you're in that area and you can go, take some guests, have some fun. And that is my presentation today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up for any questions or comments if you have any. So here we go. Anybody have any questions or comments today?
I want to say good morning, and great job. Wow. That was amazing information for you guys. And I also want to just let you all know that you had mentioned youth factor, and you'll share when they come to different countries. Jeff Olson did share from Colombia that youth factor will be in Colombia this year. So I wanted to share that with y'all.
Oh, great. They're going to love that.
Hey, Annie. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Fred. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Hi, Fred. I was talking about you earlier.
I know. I was waiting to see what you were going to say. I thought,
Hi.
hi. Listen, I am. It's amazing. This youth factor. It's going to take me at least a month to just go through everything and try to figure out what's in it and understand. But just the preliminary stuff that I'm reading, it's fantastic. So we gave it to our girls yesterday, last night, and we took it ourselves. And so I just want to share that with everybody. I think if you love your family, anyone you love has to be on it, seriously, because this is, once you realize what it is, there's nothing like Jeff Olson says, nothing out there that's like it, and it's got so many things. I mean, I think it should be about $400, not $45 or $90 for the two. So and go at it, and at least put your people on it for a minimum of 90 days so they can see the results. And I think they said that you can take the powder, the drink, more than one a day. So, for consistency, one a day, but for like more of I think to see some more effects, probably a couple should be pretty good to take. So that was just my thoughts. So.
Well, thank you, Dr. Fred. I know that you will be updating us as your research continues, but, very exciting information coming out from you. And we always love to hear from you, because it just speaks to the belief, when you have a professional like you who does that kind of research, real research, not Google research, but really understands what these supplements, and that's what when you say, this supplement should be $400, you're talking about the fact that if there was individual,
yeah. I mean, you just go find anything that's like just the CoQ10 alone. We pay like at least about $80 just for the CoQ10 alone, high quality CoQ10 alone. So that's right there. I mean, we have that in there. And then to put these products, and just so for the brand partners, when someone's looking at it and looking at, oh, I'm taking vitamin this and vitamin that and this, that's not how it works. This is not how the supplements, when you put something together, they have to put these together to work in synergistic ways with each other. Then there are, one of the components in the product that we have, it actually has that there are claims based on scientific proof that they can make claims on circulation, on helping with mind and recall, memory. So there's stuff in there if you read the papers. But just wanted to make sure that if someone's telling you I'm taking this vitamin, that vitamin, and all that stuff, and separately, it doesn't work that way. It has to be in a certain amount, together, so they can work effectively. Otherwise, one can cancel another one out. And so just a thought.
Yeah, that's great information, because I actually did have that question. Somebody said, well, should I still take the EHT?
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, because that's for your brain. This is for your cells. That was
right.
my. I don't really know anything scientifically, but that's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I mean, yes, they're two totally different things. They work in a different manner. So when you're talking about mitochondria is like its foundation. It's like Earth. That's where we came from. That's our foundation of our cell, our life is mitochondria. I mentioned in the market party, mitochondria is like a fireplace in your house. If it's not running, if the house gets cold, and that's it. If it's freezing out there, you die. That's mitochondria. But it has to regulate energy also. And when you have the components to help regulate it and clear out the toxins, and because when you put fire in the fireplace, it produces smoke too. So that's toxic. So the same thing with mitochondria. It has to regulate all of that stuff. Even when it's producing energy, it's you have the byproducts of energy. So that needs to be canceled out and buffered. So that's what mitochondria can do if it's functioning properly. So if it's not functioning properly, it can actually cause more damage. And that's number one. Number two, all your fat metabolism and your energy production takes place in the mitochondria. So if it's working correctly, you'll burn fat, and it actually helps your metabolism as well. So.
Okay, that's music to my ears.
Yeah. Oh my God! And then we have that platinose, which is the sugar that's in there that helps with insulin function. I mean, like I said, I need to sit down and read every single thing, and then go and reference the references and look at their references. I mean, I'm not doing the research; I'm just reading the research, but I understand what they're talking about and how it works together. So it's pretty cool what we got. The PQQ. Oh my God, that was like when I was reading that, and that came out of the research or the review from that was out of my alma mater, UC Davis, the nutrition department, which I went to school for. And it's that PQQ. Is you read that the first paragraph, it talks about they think it was interstellar dust that came down to. That's how life basically started, because it affected the mitochondria. So I mean, like this stuff. That stuff, it's just it's amazing. They put that PQQ. You find it in a lot of in soil and plants and a lot of things. And when they tested with hydroponic plant growth, when they didn't put the PQQ in there, it was just normal, slow growth. When they put it in there, and the flowers flourished, the plants flourished like crazy. So that's what we got.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I feel incredibly grateful. I mean, I feel very grateful.
All right, guys, we gotta head up to wine country.
So,
thank you, Dr. Fred.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred.
Talk to you all later.
Guys, let's take that and go out and have an awesome day. Remember, go get some
Thank you.
partners.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.